Hi, welcome to the House of Elarac. My name's Carol. It's October, so we have a ghost story. This one, I take flying lessons. You guessed it, from a ghost. Stay tuned. This one, you need a little background history. My husband and I, when we first met, he had this property in Wisconsin. In the backyard are these woods. These woods were always pretty kind of creepy, eerie feeling. Turns out there are some really bizarre things going on that we can't really explain. Like cabinet doors opening and closing. A mirror falling off the floor and breaking. It had been there forever and nothing bounced the house or shook the house, or there's no reason for it. I was helping him put siding up. There was no way the wind could catch an edge and flip it out of my arms or anything. Of course, a gust comes up and lifts these boards out of my hand. It was just odd. But it went along with all these other just odd things that kept going on there. One day, we're in the backyard, and we're going to move a shed. Now, my husband moves sheds again and again and again and again, and he always does it the same way. Never had a problem, ever. Everything was okay. It was fine. I was doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not getting in the way, I'm being helpful. Well, now we're all set. We've got the trailer underneath the shed, and everything's perfect. Now, okay, we're not lowering the shed yet. We're not quite ready. But, next thing we know, bam, that shed falls onto the trailer, and the trailer tongue picks up, and as it picks up, it grabs my elbow. And I go up, and I go over, and I go down. 40 feet, literally 40 feet in the air. And I'm standing. When I go down, I land on my feet. And I never flipped as I'm going up and over 40 feet. I never get off balance. I'm standing. I'm standing the entire time through the air. I'm standing. And I pull my sleeve down. I'm wearing a big old heavy sweatshirt, and there's nothing wrong with the sweatshirt. The arm is totally intact. Not a rip, not a tear, not anything. But I pulled down my sleeve, and I turn to show it to my husband. And I start to say, does this look okay? But before I can say that, I see my shadow. And in my shadow, I see a flap on my arm. And I know I shouldn't have a flap on my arm. I go dashing into the kitchen. Well, needless to say, he takes me to the hospital. They have to cut that off, the sleeve off, to get to what had happened. What had happened? Remember, no hole in that sleeve. What had happened is my arm got sliced. When it was sliced, it pushed all my tendons, all my muscles, all my arteries, everything out of the way, and sliced all the way through. I needed 2 layers of stitches in order to heal this thing. Was that a ghost? Did I get a flying lesson from a ghost? I went up, I went over, I went down 40 feet, landing on my feet, standing straight up. No hole in my sweatshirt, but 2 layers of stitches. Do you have any stories like that? Do you believe it was a ghost? I know it was a ghost. That was a very evil property by the time we left. Until next time, ciao for now, guys.